So, guys, we're here. This is the YouBetchERN radio podcast.
Yeah.
Sounds cooler when you say it faster. YouBetchERN. YouBetchERN.
YouBetchERN.
So, Ern, what's going on?
Chilling, man. It's kind of an overcast day here in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to Nashville, by the way.
Also, that's very Midwest. You just immediately start talking about the weather.
I think it's very 30 of
We
me.
just were like drinking some beers, having food together, bullshitting, and immediately gets on here, just panics and goes to small talk about the weather.
So the weather's, how's mom? How's dad?
Yeah, we met up beforehand, so we wouldn't have to do the weather small talk thing, but here we are.
Well, we skipped over the weather. It is an overcast day. Everything's been good though, man. I'm taking this week off to play golf and hang out with the boys.
I like that.
I wrote a lot of songs in the last couple months. A little burnt out.
So, anything you can share with us here, or right away,
dude? Yeah,
we haven't even said what episode number this is.
You went straight from weather talk right into spill your secrets, Ernest.
No foreplay for me here.
The song's already written, so it doesn't matter. The title is great. I think it's Done at a Bar is the name, but the hook is it's easier said than done at a bar.
Yes.
So like
I like that.
If I were to sing a little piece of the chorus, it would be like, it's easier said, done at a bar. If you meant what you say, wouldn't be where you are. Neon lines never get too far. Just whiskey and words from a smoke ring heart. Don't let them get to my head. I know it's easier said than done at a bar.
Boom.
Yeah.
There it is. Sneak peek. Guys, this is episode 1. You know what episode it is. What is it?
Episode 111, because 11's my favorite number. So, and it shows up in my life.
So before we get too far in the podcast, I need you to help me do our ad read for fairwaymeatmarket.com.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about the meat.
Of course it is.
Guys, March Madness is going on right now, and so fittingly, they have their own Meat Madness. Tyler, did I get that right? That's
Madness.
Meat Madness. Be careful before you Google that.
Make sure you're on fairwaymeatmarket.com before you Google Meat Madness.
Yeah.
Meat Madness. It's a great package. It's got. I knew this was going to happen on this read. I'm telling you, this is a great meat package.
I can't wait to try it because you're speaking highly.
We're gonna send you one.
Yeah, I love that.
It got brats.
We got 2 packs of Wagyu burgers, 2 steak patty packages, 4 stack packages of skinless brats,
and there's bacon in there too, just in case you want some breakfast.
Yep,
and I do. I love breakfast at all times of the day.
Me too.
Yeah.
So, go to fairwaymeatmarket.com. Use code YouBetcha, all one word, YOUBETCHA, to get $50 off. It's basically $100 for all that meat. Go there, use the promo code fairwaymeatmarket.com. Okay.
Nice.
How was that? Did I do okay?
You did very well.
You have podcasts of your own.
I do. Just be in earnest.
So if you got to go subscribe to Just Being Earnest.
That's right.
I feel like Just Being Earnest equals you absolutely have no idea what's going to happen in that episode. That's like the premise of Just Being Earnest.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's turned out that's really been the case.
Did you have big plans for it right away, and then all of a sudden it was just like,
no, this has already exceeded my expectations of the podcast. It was really something to do while I was bored when we were like in lockdown quarantine.
Yeah,
and then Keith Urban was my third guest, so I was like, well, I can't just stop after that.
Well, this is it. I can't do that much better than this.
Done now.
What's the prep work look like for an episode of Just Being Earnest?
My producers do a great job of finding bullet points. They put up a little thing. I get in there. Now I got my screen. I got the screen for bullet points. And then when I'm not reading bullet points, I got my timer up so I can see where we're at. And I mean, depending on the guest, I've been pretty lucky. For the most part, I know my guests pretty well already. Yeah. So it's easier to talk. I have my own things I want to talk about, but just like to keep the flow of conversation going, having bullet points has helped.
Well, you sound like a true professional. You got the screen, you got the timer, you got the guests. Yeah. I get all that. Yeah. We actually, So I'm actually going to be on your podcast later this week. So
that's right.
Go check that episode out. But This is my first time in Nashville.
Yeah.
I texted you when I got in, and I said, "Where can a guy find a nice Busch latte?"
Yeah.
You told me You told me to go to the bar, Losers.
Go to Losers.
And said, ask the bartender.
Tell him Ernest sent you.
Ernest sent you, and we did. We went there and we asked them, and they knew who you were. So you're not full of shit.
Yeah.
You passed the passed the test.
I said, tell them Ernest sent you, and if they don't know who I am, they're new.
So for the audience, just describe to the audience why like Losers is a winner.
Yeah. To me, it's off the Broadway beaten path. It's in Midtown. And like, I don't go out at night really. I like to have a few day drinks, like after a ride or something.
Yeah.
And Losers is so close to Music Row, and there's hardly ever anybody in there during the day. It's super low key vibe. Now I can get ratchet at night, Midtown camp, but like I like going. They're Catfish. Like you don't know, but they're Winners next door has the kitchen, so they'll serve a whole lunch and dinner menu. They got Catfish.
Yeah, I tried to do the Catfish, but I think after a certain point they must have a smaller menu or something.
Yeah, probably
like that.
so. Probably so.
But I wanted to try the Catfish, but we weren't there for that.
Losers is the spot though.
Yeah, they were surprised at the amount of Busch lattes we were drinking. People must not request that a ton at that bar.
No, I bet not.
They were pulling from the back of the fridge pretty easy.
That's hilarious. How many do you think you went through for real?
I don't know.
435, 40?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, wasn't too bad. They're 12-ounce ones.
A little dent. Yeah. Yeah, cans.
So you got a pounder that's way different.
Yeah, a pounder. What did you just had 24-ounce. What kind of beer did you just have?
They didn't have any Busch Light at this place, so I got a Montucky, the cold snack. The official
you
beer.
You sound Midwestern saying that.
Do I really?
Oh yeah.
What you do it how I just said it? You want me to say it again?
A Montucky. A Montucky. I don't know, dude. I can do most accents.
That sounds like Russian or something. What is that?
I don't know. He's got the Montucky.
Yeah, no, Losers was great. So thank you for that recommendation.
Good, you're welcome.
Good vibes,
yeah.
Live music. Nashville didn't disappoint on that. What was funny is someone told me though that how you spot a tourist in Nashville is it's the guy wearing cowboy boots and a cowboy hat because no one actually wears that here in Nashville.
Truth. And the slew of
as I was standing there wearing cowboy boots and a cowboy hat.
Right.
So that felt good. That felt good.
That's okay. I mean, every now and then you'll see Dustin Lynch out.
Yeah, there you go.
But other than that, no.
Yeah. So that felt good. That was a kick to the ego.
That's good. At least you weren't like with 6 other guys wearing the exact same thing and one of you had your name monogrammed on the back. It's like, oh my God, he's getting married.
Well, okay, we did see a couple bachelorette parties on a Sunday night.
Yeah, it's probably all.
Okay, hold on. What's this? Have you seen the thing rolling around with the hot tub in the back?
Yeah, just a piss pool.
Hey, you want to do that later this week?
Kinda.
You imagine?
Kinda. If I could get up out of this couch,
hey, we'd have to call them and say, hey, you're gonna want to maybe drain some of the water out. Otherwise, there's water's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna drain it for you. Yeah, it's just 2 of us. Yeah, it's just.
Oh
2.
yeah, what do you got? Like 10 people? No, it's just me and Miles.
Yeah,
so
it should just be us.
Yikes.
That could be fun.
So one thing about like Nashville, obviously a lot of country music roots, and that's a big part of why we're here. I got to ask you, why is it that country artists can wear some of the most ridiculous stuff and it looks cool, but if I were to do the exact same thing, I'd look like an idiot? What's the thing with that? Like, I'm talking all the rings, the bracelet you got on, the chains, the exotic cowboy boots, hats, pearl snaps that are just gaudy, the whole thing.
Yeah. I think I could be political and answer. Yeah. Man, dude, everybody to each their own, No, I don't know, man. I say this all the time. Money can't buy style.
Ooh.
It can buy items.
So if you were going to spruce up my style right now to fit in with the...
I wouldn't. I almost wore exactly what you're wearing today.
We kind of got the same color jeans going on.
My denim shirt's in the washer, so I went ahead and just threw on the 8-ball tie-dye.
There you go.
Dude, to spruce up what you're doing, dude, you could... I'm telling you, if you had a pair of sunglasses and a pinky ring, Hank Jr.
The pinky ring.
Pinky ring would go up. Put your sunglasses on.
But the thing is the I'm never gonna wear a pinky ring because it's just not common.
You're never gonna be a big country star.
Well, there's
you.
There's multiple reasons why I'm not gonna be a big country star.
No, you look like Chris Young.
Chris Young. I'll take that.
Even more than I want to. Looking ass, dude.
There we go. In your video though, you were wearing your sunglasses, and the guy said, "Who the hell are you, Eric Church?"
Eric Church, yeah.
That's how I feel like.
And
right
they cut before I could answer.
That's the beauty of what we do here is we'll just cut out any the stuff to make you look worse than me.
Yes.
And that's what we do.
Yeah.
Nashville, right? Why do you know why the country music all started here? We're literally driving in. It's like we're like, what? Like, how can one spot be such like an area for country music?
I'm not too well versed on the history of what and why. I know that, like a lot of country music came out of like the Mississippi Delta, and then through Memphis because it came like country came by way of blues.
Yep.
And mountain music. So
yeah, that makes sense.
From Appalachian, North Carolina. Mountain music to blues, and then they call 40 West the music highway because it's going from Memphis to Nashville, or the 40 is going from Memphis to Nashville. So I would just imagine at some point,
just migrated there.
Yeah, Nashville was kind of turned into the hot spot, Broadway, and then Sun Records down here, not Sun, maybe Sun Records and Capitol, whatever, just started being the spot where Elvis and Johnny Cash, everybody come through and cut there.
Yep.
And then I guess, Mama, we're going to Nashville became we're going to go make it. It's the Hollywood of the music business.
So what do you love about Nashville? What's like the number one thing you love about it? Besides the bachelorette parties.
Yeah, that's one thing I hate about Nashville. Growing up in Nashville, it's just so familiar. Like even though everything is changing so fast and like, there's a crane and everywhere you turn, like outside of this little area, I just love hidden back roads that I used to drive in high school. And
there you go.
Like I know little hidden spots.
Yeah, it's like home.
Yeah, it is. It's very homey. And I mean, to somebody moving to Nashville, I think they'll find different reasons to love it because there is a great restaurant scene, a great bar scene. Everybody is really nice. I mean, I know even a lot of people just move here and start acting nicer than they would have when they were living in New York or LA or something. It's just like kind of infectious to be hospitable and yes, ma'am. Yes. Yeah. Like I've had some friends come here and start talking with a little more of a country accent, like 3 days after being here. Like,
I already texted these guys. I would never say y'all back home, but I threw that in a text message today. Mm-hmm. Remember that?
Here you are.
There we are, y'all.
Yeah, feels good.
It does kind of feel good. What's the worst thing about Nashville in your mind?
Traffic. I mean, it's not. Shut up, anybody's gonna be like, LA is so much worse.
See, the funny thing is my head went the exact same way. That's why I know the internet because that's how it goes.
Yeah, it's like obviously, LA traffic is way worse, and there's way more highway space. But Nashville hadn't. Like the roads have not caught up to the growth of Nashville. So we're having like 2-lane roads backed up for.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's different than LA. Yes, the volume is way thicker in LA. So shut up. Okay. But you asked me what my least favorite part of Nashville is. Traffic. Looking for my chapstick.
Keep going.
What is it? Vomit. Clean it up with Comet. The earth is my planet.
There we go. That's what I like about the Midwest is it's pretty. There's like 4 or 5 cities that's got real bad traffic in the Midwest, and the rest is just all easy driving.
Just like mostly horse traffic, or
yeah. You got to watch out though. The horse and buggy usually slows up.
Is there an Amish population anywhere near you?
Yeah, I grew up next to the Amish.
Yeah,
really.
Horse and buggies on the highway is a legitimate problem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one. Then they got Amish furniture stores everywhere up there where they actually
good furniture though,
very good
quality,
high quality,
handmade, really good quality.
Yeah, great butter too. Do they have little farmers markets?
Cannot confirm that. I don't know that, but
they turn it. I mean, it's got to be home churned.
Yeah, I'm with. Yeah, I feel that.
Mrs. Butterworth lives there. Wait, no, Buttersworth makes syrup. Why is that? Why? Hey, Wyatt and their Buttersworth. Butter. Why is
I don't
Syrupsworth, Mrs.
Hey,
Syrupsworth.
Save this for $1 million ideas.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
we have $1 million ideas coming.
Yeah,
Okay?
Remind me when $1 million ideas come up. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how we got down to the Amish.
Amish,
but-
good people.
Oh, yeah.
They will not be hearing this.
Hard workers. They will not.
That is very true.
Yeah. So if you see an Amish, tell them we said thanks for being Amish.
I was just thinking, I was like, I wonder if we got any Amish fans, but no, we don't.
We don't.
No.
All we do is online.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Wow, mind blown.
Yeah. Ta-da. You learn something new every day.
Didn't even think about that till right now. See, that's why we have you on this podcast.
Good.
You take the way we think, and then you just blow it out of the water, and all of a sudden we're talking about the Amish.
Yeah.
And if they churn butter, the whole shebang.
Stick with me, kid.
Okay. Tyler, do you have any other questions about Nashville to Ernest?
Ask me anything.
I don't know. I've only seen a block of it.
Yeah, the
That
Hooters,
is-
the Hooters isn't as good as it used to be.
No.
No.
The what? The what?
Hooters.
Oh,
What else you got?
we don't even have.
We want to do one day of touristy shit.
Oh yeah, you got to go to Broadway and just go down Broadway. You got to go into the Western Outfitters store or whatever. There's also there's a Tacova store. 5th and Broadway is now a poppin' little area. They got
Maybe when we get together on Thursday, we should go boot shopping.
Let's go get you a pair of Tacovas on Thursday.
Let's do that.
Yeah. I need to go get a boot clean.
It's like on the Anchorman when they're like feeling down and sad. They're like, the best way to cheer us up is new suits. We could do a new boots and
There
then
it
jump
is.
up in the air.
There's the pant handle to help pull the leg out.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. You guys, I mean,
Well,
any big listeners, this is one of those couches. This is one of those couches
Where
that just is
you
not built for you.
you get folded up like a chair in this thing.
Oh man, it's tough. This is a better position though. I'm a little better now.
Yeah, I feel that your vibe has changed.
Yeah. I've gained like 36, 40 pounds today.
I was gonna say, when I saw you earlier today, you looked much skinnier.
Yeah, the last few hours have really put a wear on me.
What did you eat at lunch?
All those little mini high lifes.
That's what it was. I'm
Yep.
just bloated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't light a match around me.
Yikes. Okay.
Yikes.
All right. We're going to take our first break, and then we are going to have on the podcast the man himself, Mason Ramsey.
Yeah.
There he is. He's a buddy of yours, right?
He's a buddy.
You're saying he kind of was one of the first. You were one of the first guys in Nashville that he kind of met and got to know, right?
I think so. I might have been one of the first 4 people you saw in Nashville.
Big time big brother, little brother vibes coming from you too.
Oh yeah, I love him like a brother. He's got look at them big shoes. Look at him. You getting tall. You about to.
All right. We're going to take a break, and then we'll have Mason on.
All right, we'll see you.
Guys, before we get into this next segment with Ernest and Mason, I want to talk to you guys about holiday gas stations. Honestly, my opinion, true honest opinion, one of my favorite places to get a cup of coffee. It's always fresh. It's always hot. But the beautiful part is you don't just get a cup of coffee. You get a newspaper, maybe. If you're into that, if you're 55 plus, you're going to get a newspaper.
And a donut.
And a donut. You're going to get maybe a roller dog.
You're old and you go to the gas station, you're getting a newspaper, a donut, and a coffee with no lid.
Yeah.
Old people never get a lid on their coffee.
Lids are, why do you need a lid? You know, that's what all the old guys say. But also you went through a puddle the other day, need a car wash, eating your donut, drinking your coffee, reading the newspaper in the car wash. You're getting
don't need a lid because that car wash, it moves around you. You don't move
even
through
have
it.
to move.
Yeah.
Throw it in park and you just sip on it the whole time you're in there. Holiday gas stations are the best place to get your newspaper, your coffee, your donut, and your car wash. So find a Holiday on a street near you. It's all across the Midwest, and get yourself a cup of Joe. Here's the interview with Mason and Ern. You guys ever done a sound check before?
There it
is.
There it is. Yo, dude, honestly, how's puberty treating you with yodeling?
Terrible.
Has it messed up your yodeling?
Yeah, I have to do vocal warm ups now, so
Oh man.
in order to actually yodel.
No.
But you can still do it, right?
I still do it. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll
What?
also come right back.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What? Yeah.
It's like riding
What?
a bike.
What is like the trick to yodeling? Because I know absolutely nothing about yodeling.
It just takes a lot of hard work, effort, and elbow grease.
Elbow grease. That's the key ingredient.
And it's just not gonna work unless you have the elbow grease. Okay.
Where can I buy elbow grease at?
We got a guy.
Walmart? No.
Walmart. No, dude, I think yodeling for you is gonna be like riding a bike for the rest of your life because you probably could yodel as soon as you could talk. I would imagine.
Who put you onto yodeling?
I just I don't what happened was I was before I signed to Big Loud, I did small shows.
Yep.
And so one of the people that ran the show wanted me to do something different. And so I said, well, hey, Hank Williams is famous for yodeling, so why don't I give that a try? And it was pretty easy. I mean,
yeah, and right there is when you do the rest is history.
Yeah, and the rest is history.
and the rest is history. You just got to write it down.
There you go.
So leave somebody else to write it down. That's right.
So you say you're originally from the southern part of Illinois, right?
Yep, that's right.
So would you consider yourself more from the southern part, or more Midwest guy?
I put me in neutral.
Yeah, you're kind of in the middle in that spot of the country, aren't you?
Mid-South.
You're in the Mid-South.
The Mid-South.
There you go.
Mid-South Youth Camp. I went to Mid-South Youth Camp.
So, okay, let's talk about this guy over here.
Okay.
Do you ever just want to just sock him right in the face once in a while when he gives you too much crap?
All the time. He's like my bigger brother if he was a little bit younger, but I know he's.
I would still be a big if I was little.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna beat you up. We should box.
Yeah.
We should box one day, dude.
I'll pull out the Walker Texas Ranger on you. Well, bam.
Bam. Dude. Hey, what? From Walk Hard. Whoa, there's two things. What does it say? The two things you got to know: karate and you did it. What is it?
Hang on. Let me see.
There's two things. King, I don't know. Whoa. Something.
No, it was
Yeah, you just did it over there.
Hang on, let me remember. I think it's like there's only two people who know how to do it.
Yeah. That's me.
One of them's me, or no? Oh yeah, hang on. I figured it out. Okay.
All right, we got it. And cut. Okay, now here we go. We'll
All
go
right,
back
take two and action.
There's only two people who know how to do it. One of them's me.
And the other one's whoa, watch out.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that. I don't know. I can't remember how to do it.
Well,
but.
I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, me either. Just cut that out.
Yeah.
So we were talking on the break that he's one of the first guys that you kind of met and stuff like that. You got any funny ERNEST stories?
No, other than I seen a video of him spilling beer all over himself.
We call that alcohol abuse.
Yeah, a lot of good alcohol went to waste that day.
Yes.
I don't know, Mason. I feel like you know what? You actually no, dude. Tell him.
So
green room.
Yeah.
Tell him how we trashed the green room on the last night of tour.
Tell us that story, please.
We did.
Remember, we trashed the green room.
I don't remember.
But we did the PG-13 trash in the green room because you had all your sandwich meats in the fridge, and there was open rafters in the green room. So we went and threw a slice of bread, and then a ham. And then
yeah.
And then bananas. We left bananas up in the rafters that night.
Yeah, someone else actually had thrown, I think, a piece of cheese or something up there.
Yeah, that was me. I started that, and then I did that first, and then you came in there. I was like, "You want to help me with something?" And so then we proceeded to make a sandwich in the rafters.
Sorry for if the owners are watching this video.
It was
he did it. It's not my responsibility.
I did it, and you're welcome. We didn't do graffitis on the walls. We didn't spill alcohol in there. We just made a simple sandwich in the rafters.
Yep, totally.
Yeah, but it smelled like bananas, probably.
Molded bananas.
Do you have a funny story about him?
Oh, the okie dokie one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, the first time Mason was in the studio. I mean, this is like 5 days after the video went viral.
It happened that quick, huh?
Yeah, it was really
you right in there.
It was really fast. I mean, me and Joey were in the studio one day watching the video, and then like 3 days later, Seth, manager, texted us and was like, "Clean the studio up. Mason Ramsey's on his way over right now." And me and Joey were like, "Ha ha!" Seth called. He's like, "No, I'm serious. Clean the studio up. Mason Ramsey's on his way." I was like, "Oh," so we clean up, dude. And Mason's in there, and you'd never recorded on a microphone before. He's been singing, doing all this. Whatever, your whole life, whatever, 9 at the time or something. How old were you?
11.
11.
So mature.
So mature. Comes in, and so he's in the vocal booth, and I'm sitting in there, and he sings something down. It's his first time hearing himself. It's really cool.
Blues.
Lovesick Blues. He's singing the song. It's right now. It's the biggest video on the internet, and I'm hearing the kids sing it in the studio for the first time ever. And Joey's like, "All right, you ready to get one take for real?" And Mason goes, "Okie dokie." And dude, I have that clip on my computer somewhere, and I like made so many rap beats and used that as the tag in it. Like right when the beat drops, like okie dokie. But before we got really cool, Joey and Seth were worried to death about that it was like going to be a copyright infringement or whatever. I was like, "Nah, Mason would be cool with it. Mason would be cool." Can I use it?
Yeah.
All right, good. There you go.
So
as good as a contract he's gonna get right there.
The handshake deal right there, right? There we go.
Go.
So Mason, I gotta ask you. I know you talked a little bit about on his podcast about the Burger King commercial.
Oh yeah.
So, you said that they gave you cold food at the end of it.
So it was a little bit cold. Yeah.
Well, how did the whole even thing come about? Because the lyrics to that commercial are
Unmatched.
are absurd.
Yeah.
How did that even come to happen?
Well, are you talking about the food or the actual how?
No, the actual commercial where you're playing and the cows are farting and the whole thing.
Okay, so they did the whole scene in one room, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm walking out of the cow, right? Okay.
I mean, just another day at the office. So I'm walking out of the cow.
Who wrote the lyrics to this, by the way?
Not me. No,
was it you?
I had nothing to do with it.
It's got your name written all over
I was on a plane and scrolling through Twitter when I saw this happen. I was like, no way.
Oh.
So, okay, you're inside the cow. Now you're outside the cow. Then what happens?
Well, then I'm just walking and I'm trying to keep time with the actual, everything.
A lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Like I said, they did it in one ginormous room. And then I got lifted up onto this thing. It was like 10 to 12 feet high. And then they did it, and bam, another scene where I'm actually on the ground again. So it's like an escalator. And actually, I got the back of my pants dirty off of that. They got stained black because I guess they hadn't used that thing in a while.
Had some grease on you?
Yeah. Something like that.
Did it happen to maybe be elbow grease?
Funny. Yeah, go get your elbow grease at walmart.com.
Mason Ramsey's elbow grease. If you can't do it, it can.
It's kind of like Lightning McQueen and the Rusty's medicated bumper ointment.
Wow. Yes. Great Cars reference. I mean, the nichest demographic is going to be like, yeah, like they're not good for you. For
a big part of our audience has probably got children that are Mason's age.
Watching Cars.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I watched Cars.
I love Cars. You know, it came out on, not when I was born.
9/11?
No, 2006, whenever I was born. But I was born November 16th, and I don't know when.
Cars came out the year you were born. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Cars is your age. That's nuts.
And then they came out with Cars 2, and then Cars 3. And there's no Cars 4 yet. I'm still waiting.
You should play a character in Cars 4. You should.
Oh, you would be a great
$1 million
voiceover
idea. Get Mason Ramsey a deal on Cars.
Yeah, if you were going to be on Cars, what car would you want to be?
Mason the racing car.
Mason. That's a good one.
Well, I go by Mason Blake on I don't care what it is. My stage name is Mason Ramsey. My basketball name is Mason Blake.
Okay. Why that?
So that people aren't like, oh my God,
look,
it's Mason Ramsey.
Does Ramsey sound not?
That's
in case
a good point.
If anyone else's last name is Ramsey, take no offense to this, but I'm saying it doesn't sound right to me. Now, other people, like if they had a better or a different first name than me, it would sound different. Like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Kevin Durant, like
Jalen Ramsey, maybe.
Yeah.
LeBron James.
LeBron LBJ.
LeBron James. I'm with you though. I mean, you're Ernest Keith Smith. I had a tough one to work with. You know, Keith Smith is tough.
Ernie Schnow.
Ernie Schneer. Ernest Schneer. I like Mason Ramsey though. Mason Ramsey has good flow to it.
It's definitely a good country name that way. But I'm with you on the basketball.
I go by Mason Blake.
Mason
Blake for 3. Bang! Knocks it down.
So time out. I don't think a ton of people have 2 different names for what they do as a day job and then when they're playing basketball. So I think that's actually pretty impressive.
Right.
When did you come up with that?
Ever since
you were playing on the Little Tykes hoop, and it's been Mason Blake.
Pretty much.
Your middle name's not Blake?
Yeah, that is my
name. Okay.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Okay.
Whoa, okay.
Okay, no, he didn't just make up a new name.
That's what I'm thinking sitting here. Okay,
no, you missed a big point there, Mason. That's your middle name. But that's fire, though.
Oh, then that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
Mason Blake.
You got an awesome middle name for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So you're big into basketball then?
Yes, I got to actually go play basketball yesterday with some of my friends. And
you crossed someone up? I did. Yeah, I did. Too many to count.
I'm a bit rusty. I haven't played basketball in a little over 3 or 4 months.
But just like riding
because
a
of
bike.
the weather here. But yeah, I did pretty good. I made some.
So because of the weather, because you only do outdoor courts or what?
Yep.
Yeah.
They do make indoor courts.
I do. I know they do, but my house is not even big enough for one indoor court itself.
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, but that's if you're doing it. Dude, you can go places to a basketball court. You don't have to have one in your house.
And COVID restrictions.
That's a good point.
Wow.
Very good point.
See?
Yeah, you're right. I forget
always on
COVID
top
hangs
of
out
it.
at basketball courts.
Smart. It's good that you two have each other. So yeah, you were crossing people up. You told me earlier that you hit a fadeaway.
Oh, well, it wasn't a fadeaway. It was a step back mid range.
You play with a girl's ball or a
actual basketball,
right,
bro?
just making sure.
Come on.
I don't know. Just wondering.
What's under that hat of yours?
Good little lock of hair on him.
Ooh, a little sweaty.
Lock of
I
hair.
won't take
good little lock of hair.
Hey, I won't take mine off because I look sweaty too.
Yeah, sweating
Glad you
bullets.
did that first.
Yeah.
So, they came down the court, right? Someone missed a shot because not a lot of my teammates were taking dumb shots, which they do.
Do you get in their face when they're doing that? Kind of let them know, like, hey,
no,
pass
I
me
don't
the
do
ball.
that. I just play defense and show them I'm a better person.
Oh,
But what about player? Are you the better player?
I'm the better. I want to be. Actually, no. There's one of my friends that I went to school with. His name is Ethan Burkhead. And he's actually the better player. He's making shots after shot. The layup, fadeaway is 3-point shots, mid range shots, fadeaways.
Whole
like I said.
package.
Yeah.
What's like size wise? Where are you at in your friends that you play with? Are you taller than them right now?
No, I'm probably one of the smallest.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's
But I
good.
play-
That's
I play-
really good.
Yeah.
'Cause that means you're gonna grow way past them a little bit later down the road. I was the opposite.
Yeah, I hit all my
Early
periods.
on, I was the tallest
Yeah,
dude,
bro.
and I'm whatever.
6th grade, I'm shaving. It's like these scrubs, and now they're
then
all
everyone-
6'1", and I'm
Yeah, and then
not.
everyone else grew past me, and then I had to learn how to dribble because growing up, I was just the guy that'd catch it on the bottom and do a layup. You know?
Yeah.
So you're in a good spot, I think.
Yep. They call me KD. I've got arms like his. I've got the length like his. I've got the ability to play like him. I mean, no, he's obviously better because he's in the NBA.
Well, because he's
obviously.
older. Because
Yeah,
he's older.
What?
I'm stealing that from you for now. Dude, they call me
They call me
KD.
KD.
Yeah, after
Just examine yourself for a minute.
do you wear a shooter's
KD.
sleeve when you're playing?
Nope.
Pinky,
don't need
pinky
to.
band.
Nope.
Oh, the KG.
What are those things
finger
even
sweatband.
for?
Yeah.
The finger sweatbands?
Yeah,
I have
well-
no idea.
Because they look awesome.
Thing. It's kind of like him in his jacket.
Yeah, you think I'm a cop?
Not really. You'd have to shave your hair first.
Nah, I would never make it. Maybe
and
a
you'd have
street
to
cop.
behave too.
Yeah, you'd have to behave. No more drinking alcohol.
No, cops drink, dude.
Yeah, so but not
Don't
when they're
get it
on
twisted.
patrol.
Or when they're working. You're working right now.
I am working right now. Dude, the cop donut coffee thing is a funny stereotype, but like I think that's fair for any job ever. Like every office job, like it's Donut Tuesday.
When are you gonna turn that down?
Never.
Never ever.
Never. Ooh, you're the one that has the old cop car, right?
Yeah, I got 2 of them. We're not gonna mention what happened to the first one.
You go all rock star on it and like hit it with the hammer or something.
No,
we talked about that on my podcast.
Yeah, I know.
You take it back?
Yeah. My grandpa might have
wrecked it.
Yeah, I'm not saying nothing else. That's
fine.
If you want to hear what happened to it, go watch ERNEST podcast.
Yeah.
The first
Did you pay him to do that? Did
no,
you just?
But I'll probably throw you a little bone there for that. That was nice. That was nice. If you want to hear what happened to Grandpa's car, check out Just Being Earnest episode with Mason Ramsey, also known as Mason Blake,
or KD,
or KD.
You go by any of those names if you see them anywhere.
That's hilarious. Hey,
I think I need to see more basketball content from you.
Yes.
Yeah, Ryan. What do you do?
Yeah,
you should,
Ryan.
You should.
You got to start filming me when I'm on the court dunking on all these people. Durant, oh my goodness, he just threw it down.
Come on, Ryan.
Dude, you can set up your phone. I think you should do the set up the phone in the corner of the gym and like.
I actually did that.
Around. Yeah, that's something you can do on your own.
You know the most popular ones, like you've seen the one of Clay where he just sinks like 15 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Just go until you get one where you get 15 in a row, and the internet's gonna go wild.
Yeah,
they're gonna be like he's just straight up.
Just post it in the caption. Can't miss.
Can't miss.
Or
miss.
ice in my veins.
Tried missing, couldn't.
Or just they call me KD.
They call me KD.
They call me KD for a reason.
There you go.
Hey, you can take the week off. We're gonna handle his social from now on here.
It's your week. Hey, we were talking about like I should charge people to take over their Instagram for like a day, like just whoever, random people. Yeah. Not yours.
He doesn't want that.
That's not gonna happen. Mason would pay me to not take over his Instagram.
So and also if you can't tell, and if I've already mentioned this, just let me know. I have a short-term memory loss. My favorite player is Kevin Durant.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
You already talked about that. Did you forget?
One of my favorite players. I have multiple. But my 2K player is Mason Blake. That's like right.
Yeah.
Hey, what's Mason Blake look like? Describe Mason Blake. Do you make a green hair character? You probably have a psychotic looking player, don't you?
Do you have the socks up to the knees?
No.
Type of look?
No.
Describe him. I want to know what Mason Blake looks like.
I don't know how to describe my character on this, but
maybe you don't have
let's
to.
just say he looks like a totally different person than me.
Oh, perfect. But I always do that too. All my players don't look anything like me.
Yeah, it's boring to make yourself look fancy.
This is way off. No similarities at all.
Yeah, I believe you.
Well, that's your fantasy world, so obviously I make him look skinny.
Yeah,
chiseled.
I made mine look as close as Kevin Durant as I possibly could.
His character looks like Kevin Durant.
I guess I do have a little similarity there.
I used to, when I created players like on Madden and stuff, I would try to make it look like me and just like the best possible version of me. Like, all right, if I did play in the NFL
and if I did work out,
I would hope I look like. I'm always, my arms are jacked, little waist, nice little quads, nice little glute piece on him. A nice visor, all the stuff.
I was always like, I would never wear gloves. I just do the fingertips on that.
Yeah.
And now for the people watching,
not the
listen
Amish.
up.
Yeah.
Listen up.
Except for the Amish.
The Amish will not be listening. So if this is for Mason, if this is for Amish people, they're not
wasting your time.
So this is about basketball, and it's about NBA 2K21. Now, if you guys want to know the best My Career build, try building a 6'7" small forward, 203 pounds, 6'10" wingspan, and
this guy sounds like a bald eagle.
Yeah.
Is this you when you're older?
Make sure he is slim, or is it slight? It's not
Slim.
burly. Okay, slim. Okay. Anyways, that is your build right there.
That's
Take me word for word, and then I don't know
Why
all the things.
203?
But I think you have many attributes and stuff you upgrade, but I can't.
That's
link
the
that
best
down in the
build to do.
description.
I'm gonna go do
I've
that.
been watching too many YouTubers. Anyways, go ahead.
No, you do. You watch more YouTube kids playing video games than you watch actual basketball games, correct?
Kind of.
No further
you watch
questions. Your
Twitch
Honor.
then? You a big Twitch guy?
I haven't watched Twitch yet. I still need to get that set up. I want to start streaming on Twitch.
That's what I was gonna say next. Is you got to start. We do that once in a while. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
We're like not serious at all though, but I think you'd have fun with it for sure.
Yeah.
Ryan, can we get that set up? Are you taking a list down of all the stuff we need to do here? More basketball content, Twitch.
I've got one of the best managers that I could ever ask for. Just remember that. I'm thankful for everything because you never know. It could just leave and then I'd be nothing.
I'd manage you, Mason.
I think we could do it like like it takes a village. I think we could do like we could all pitch in. So did you just try and put that around your head and your head's too big and it didn't fit? So for those who are just listening, Ern just tried to put a bandana around his head and it didn't fit.
Caution,
Could
caution.
fit, but my hair was getting caught in the
Oh,
attempt to
yeah.
tie the knot.
Okay.
Caution, caution. Keep away from the big head.
Caution. Keep away from big head. Head too big.
He's got
Analyzing.
the big head.
Analyzing head. Too big. Yo, got some water? Yo, this couch is on some bullshit, man. I can't. I sat down this couch and I thought to myself, I'm gonna be here for a while. Mason's over here, no problem. String bean legs,
Up
He's
and
gotta
down.
toss 3 times, dude.
Yeah.
Good for you.
You maybe got to bring him to the court next time. Get him.
Yeah. I wanna
Get
be
him
able to
running up and
cross him
down.
up.
I'm the most athletic fat person you've ever seen.
I don't
in
know.
your life.
I kind of say that. So maybe me and you got to do a one-on-one. I got the-
like a dual
Yeah,
showdown.
I actually heard that. Like,
It was a dry whistle.
yeah, I can't do it either. Oh, there we
Uh-oh.
go.
I know you can whistle.
What ca-
Yodel that melody. Oh, oh,
Okay. Oh, you want me to actually yodel?
oh.
Hang on, let me see if I can yodel while humming.
Oh,
Hang on.
That's gonna be tough. New ringtone, dude. If you're tuning in, chop that, and that's my new ringtone. You sounded like a cow that was like a cow that
know,
Oh,
was
right?
unsure of mooing. It was like
no, he's just he's got a sore throat. He's got a sore throat. That's what that is. I'm not. We'll work on that, Mason. I'm not.
I put you on the spot. Nobody, you didn't. When you get asked to, yeah, don't worry about me, dude. I'm just over here trying to tie a bandana.
But
What were you say?
I was gonna say, so yodeling. I've been trying to do that recently, right?
Yeah.
But I've also been working on some Elvis.
Okay.
Yeah, you were singing Blue Christmas.
Do you want to give us a little Elvis?
Sure.
run it?
All right, let's do it.
Okay, this is gonna get a little loud now.
Well,
We got it. We're on it.
Hang on, I want to do the best Elvis impression. Hang on, baby. I think there's something wrong with my lip. Oh, thank you very much. Hey, yeah, baby. Well, since my baby left me, well, I found a new place to dwell. Well, I stand at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel where I'll be so lonely, baby. I'll be so lonely. I'll be so lonely. I die. Well, if your baby leaves you and you've got to tell the tale, just take a walk down Lonely Street to Heartbreak Hotel where I'll be so lonely, baby. Yeah, I'll be so lonely. Thank you, baby. I'll be so lonely. I die.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You nailed it. You even got all the mannerisms down.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
1 for the money, 2 for the show.
Well, it's hang on. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Hey, you can do anything, lay hold my blue suede shoes.
You're gonna have some Elvis in your back.
Hey, you can arm me down, step on my face, slam my name all over the place. You can do anything that you want to do. Honey, lay off in them shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Yeah, baby.
Don't do it.
You can do anything, lay off on my blue suede.
Oh, you gotta be ready.
You scared me.
Good. You gotta be ready. There's only 2 people know about us. You can't get now. Oh, watch out.
Yeah.
Okay. Christmas
without you.
Gotta have all the girls.
I'll be blue. Just thinking about you.
What's that next part?
Okay. Okay. You'll be doing all right. There'll be stars shining bright. But I'll have a blue Christmas. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Not bad, Mason.
That was really good.
Not bad.
And then
Also, you were talking about you got to do more warm-ups now. You didn't even warm up for that. So
Look at you.
Well, I did earlier upstairs.
Oh, well, I did. I was warming up before you got here.
No, I think you should go with the Elvis road. I think that was.
See, Aunt Vicky, I told you so.
Oh, no. This is all for Aunt Vicky.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm starting to see.
Okay, she may end up killing me as soon as I get off this podcast. But...
Vicky, let Mason do the Elvis bit. It's pretty good, huh? Huh? Vicky.
Yes. You still have that?
No.
What? Probably wouldn't fit in it. I bet you've grown 4 inches since then.
Yeah. Well, I've tried putting on that Elvis costume that I guess I did from one of those shows up in Michigan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen
it's
to you.
Too
You
small.
sound like you've been in the industry for for 20 years. That one show up in Michigan. I love it.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I'm starting to think
okay,
that every
this is
time
your
I go
pod,
on
man.
stage from now on, I kind of want to have a little Elvis.
Do it.
Yeah.
Is Ryan telling you can't?
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ryan. I have a blue.
Group effort.
Let's put that on the list too. Elvis. There we go. Cool, man. Well, I'm glad that you came on the podcast. This was fun. We're gonna do a Ranch Wrangler later this week.
Yeah.
Are you excited to review some ranch? You ever reviewed ranch before?
I don't think I've ever reviewed ranch.
Ranch Wrangler.
Ranch
Wrangler.
I can't not.
Ranch.
Well, this is the YouBetchERN radio podcast.
Just being you betcha. Just being betcha.
Just being betcha.
Just being betcha. Whoa.
The only other thing, could for our intro song, I was gonna ask you if you could do any sort of yodel with the You Betcha radio.
Okay. Wait.
Just You Betcha radio, kind of like he does.
You Betcha radio. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
That was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, dude. Nailed
appreciate it, man. I'm glad you came on, even with this guy.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting me join you.
Hey. Nice seeing you again.
It's good seeing you too, Mason. I love you.
Then it's about, whoa. Well, since my baby left me, well, I found a new place to dwell. Well, it's down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. Yeah, baby, I'll be so lonely, baby.
I think I'm so lonely, baby. I think I'm so lonely, I could die.
Well, if your baby leaves you, and you've got a tale to tell,
you betcha.
Just take a walk down Lonely Street to Heartbreak Hotel. I'll be so lonely, baby. I'll be so lonely.
Betcha radio.
I'll be so lonely. Yeah, baby.
There we go. Yeah. All right, we're gonna take a break.
Too much fun out here, boys.
In his final hour after getting up out of that couch.
Yeah, me and Ernest got to go outside and cool off.
My $1 million idea is today is a movie pitch that I had the idea yesterday. This movie's called. I was just sitting there having a beer, and then I was like, "This movie needs to exist." It's basically Mission Impossible meets Pineapple Express. Dax Shepard would be my lead.
Okay.
The movie's called The Jump, and it's like an assassination attempt that's like a long, like 5-year play on another country's leader, and the U.S. government, like hit official or whatever, dirty guy played by Dax, would come and basically proposition an unassuming like college girl to go in, like get her diver's license, like her parachute diver's license, right? So it'd be like a 3 or 4.
This is way more elaborate.
So it would be like
it was gonna be.
So it would be like a 3 or 4 year time period, and it would be one of those where like 6 months later, and this girl's like paid a shit ton of money, change her everything, go train to do this, all in the play that would be for one day getting this leader to go skydiving, and this would be the instructor, and the instructor would be a suicide mission, and she'd never pull the parachute.
Well, why wouldn't she just choke him out?
He's strong like Mule.
Okay. I was saying because she's on his back, might as well just
could, but free fall.
Just unhook him from the harness.
Either way, doesn't matter how he dies. It's called The Jump, dude. It doesn't matter.
The jump, like that.
Shoot him in the head while you're in the air. You know.
Well, no, because then you got blood on you when you get down to the ground.
Very
Shoot
incriminating.
yourself after. I mean, she's willing to die anyways. This is like
there is more higher stakes. That the whole time she thinks she's gonna kill this guy some other way, and then she realizes that it's actually a murder suicide that she's got to do for the thing.
yeah.
So she doesn't know it's gonna be that until right before she jumps. There's like that slow mo, you know,
And it's hitting her.
and it's hitting her like, oh my god, they didn't give me a parachute. This is supposed to be
My final
yes.
moment.
But she finds a way out of it, and they have to survive somewhere together.
And then when she lands,
Oh wow! And they fall in love.
Yeah.
No, when she lands, someone's standing there, and they just go, "Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne."
He's got Jason Bourne, and it is Jason Bourne.
Like on Mission Impossible, they have the masks.
Yeah.
She pulls off the mask. It's fucking Jason Bourne.
There's your $1 million idea.
It's the Bourne jump is what the video,
The
or
Bourne
movie
jump
would be.
Yeah. So there you go. There's my $1 million idea.
So do they fall in love?
No, he
Okay.
dies. They both.
No love story.
That actually would be another great twist. They're kind of have like a love romantic thing going, and he like looks her in the eye right before they dump, like, this is so romantic. Then she realizes that she's about to kill him and herself.
Yeah.
Be a lot of dynamics and layers in
Yeah,
that.
it could be. Yeah, maybe the dude approached her, like her mom's sick, and he's like bribed her with paying for the medical bills.
Yes.
So she really didn't have a choice. She
No
started
choice.
stripping. It's tough. Started stripping and going to Berkeley.
Hey, this has got legs. That's
It
all
does.
you need
Well,
in a
she only
movie.
has one.
Oh, so now
She's a one-legged
That
jumper.
brings the whole title to a different level.
The jump.
The jump.
Her whole life's a jump.
Okay. I didn't say that.
No, I said it. That's like the Larry the Cable Guy joke. He was like, "That's funny." And what do you call one-legged stripper? You know, an IHOP.
Eileen.
Yeah, Eileen. That's funny. Yeah, I
That's
said all
so
this. He
mean.
didn't. He didn't ask me to say it. You can cut it. You can keep it.
All right.
At Ernest 615. You want to complain?
So if you want to, you're the
Have at it, dude.
you're the customer service.
Yeah, have
Yeah.
at it. You won't get response, but you can put it there.
Just a collection of people bitching about the stuff you said is what your Instagram DMs are. Yeah.
But why did you? And why haven't you? And what were you
I
thinking
feel
when?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I wasn't thinking. Okay.
I was probably a little drunk at that.
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah. So wait, do you know anyone in the movie biz that we can get a hold of for this idea?
No, I'll probably just DM Dax.
There you go.
Just be like, I got an idea, and then it'll
Does he know that he's going to take a mask off? He's going to be Jason Bourne. So we actually have to get Matt Damon on board here.
yeah,
Damn it.
get Matt Damon. At the
This
end of the
got
day.
really expensive really fast.
Yeah, it turns into a $20 million idea from Mattel.
Just no, like the expense, not the money coming in.
Oh yeah, we just hope the box office agrees.
yeah. It gets released on like Paramount Plus, and no one watches.
It's on Peacock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one watches
It's this.
it.
It's
Yeah.
The Jump and The Office, and that's all that's on Peacock.
Yes, I'd watch The Jump though.
The Bourne Jump.
The Bourne Jump.
Okay. That was good. I like that actually.
It's fun to riff on.
So we also on this podcast do the overrated, underrated. You're the perfect guy to do this with.
Okay.
Overrated, underrated cocktails. I know Tyler's got a big time opinion on this.
I do.
Didn't you say you had some?
I mean, I have some. I'm not the guy that's going to war for this.
He sleeps with socks on.
Whose socks on?
My own.
I had to do it. Nah. I just I can't sleep with socks on, dude.
You gotta try it.
I've tried it. I get uncomfortable and I immediately have
So
to
here's
go
the deal.
and do the
I got these things. They're called mucklucks, right? They're slippers, basically, but they're sock slippers. So
like
they're not
hospital socks.
So they're kind of except more loose. So they're not super
gotcha.
tight and constricting, but your
Okay.
feet stay warm.
Wow, blankets.
But your feet pop out of blankets. What
Not
if you
a
don't?
big enough blanket?
What if you're at a hotel and you got one of those thin, shitty blankets?
I guess. I think to me
The only time I've fell asleep with my socks on is
Shoes
when I'm
were-
hammered.
Yeah, I was about to say usually if I fall asleep with my socks on, the shoes are on still too. I do. I have one time woken up with my socks off, but my boots were on.
How?
I guess I got my shoes and socks off and put my boots back on and not my socks. And fell
Or
asleep.
no, more likely story is you just forgot to put socks on the whole day, the previous day.
They were all
My
dirty.
memory, it's like, I know I was wearing them. I had to have been wearing them all day.
So that's another $1 million idea. The perfect sleeping sock.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Well, no, because you just don't do it.
There's a market out there, and you're
Perfect
sitting
sock
next
is
to it.
don't wear them.
The perfect sock is called a flip flop.
Not the thong one though. The regular flip flops gets all in between the
Slides.
toes.
The slides.
Yeah. What's your favorite cocktail? You know, you like drinking beer, but what's your favorite
I
cocktail?
I like cocktails more than beer, probably.
Yeah.
For just a sipping cocktail, I like a tequila soda and a lime.
Okay.
That's not much of a cocktail. I guess that's kind of
I would say that's a cocktail.
I think we're
like-
just going any mixy in
Yeah,
general.
mix.
I like a Vegas bomb. Like if we're going,
You're a Vegas bomb guy?
If we go to Losers right now, I don't have to ask. I don't have to ask for it. They'll make a Vegas bomb and a Coors Light, and they'll slide it down.
So what's your definition of Vegas bomb? Crown, peach schnapps, and an energy drink?
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
That's my go-to as well.
Isn't that a water moccasin?
No.
What's a water moccasin?
I thought it was.
Do you know what a
Crown
Chuck
peach.
Norris is?
No.
We
So that
gotta
must
get,
be that must be a Midwest or northern Midwest thing.
we're getting educated here. You know what I think is the most overrated cocktail of all time?
Mimosa.
I like mimosas. I'm a big mimosa guy. Just Captain and Coke.
Oh.
Any other liquor with Coke is better than Captain and Coke.
Captain and Coke. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know that I've had Captain and Coke.
Really? Not even like in college?
Like a rum and Coke? No, because I only did 1 year, and like most of my weird drinks were like Four Locos, or like I would drink McCracken out of the bottle, not thinking it's like, oh, this would go good with something else. It's like drinking Kahlua out of the bottle. It's like, oh, it's coffee liquor.
Passing it around before it gets warm.
Yeah. And now I realize
just mixing White Russians. I'm a big White Russian
love
guy.
White Russians.
The Big Lebowski.
Those might be the most underrated cocktail.
Did I not say that? I think I told you that off camera at some point.
I don't remember.
White
that.
Russian might be the most underrated.
I would agree
cocktail.
with you on that.
Have you ever had a grasshopper?
What is a grasshopper?
Miles knows.
It's just basically a mint ice cream booze drink.
Oh shoot, I would love that.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Mint chocolate chip ice cream is my favorite ice cream.
Yeah, and then so it's ice cream. What is it? Menthol. or
Creme de menthe and creme de
menthe.
cocoa.
Oh yeah. Oh well, yeah. Then I guess I've had something like that because
Tastes like an Andes mint.
yes. In the islands, there's a place called the Dairy Delight, and they do like spiked milkshakes.
Yeah.
And the Ja Coco, basically what
Yeah.
you
Similar.
just described. Yeah.
White Russian, you got to get it frothed.
Yes.
So
Gin and Fizz too is another one that
gin and fizz.
an underrated.
I've never had a gin. And fizz.
Gin Fizz is like they use egg whites and
Oh yeah,
gin, you know, shake it.
that's
with
some
just a little bit of
fancy
soda.
shit though.
It's a cocktail.
That's true.
What are you guys' stance on the mule trend going around?
They're refreshing.
Every place has their own spin on a mule.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite cocktail of all time is a Georgia Mule.
What's a Georgia mule?
So it's peach whiskey, ginger beer, and then just lemon instead of lime.
Oh yeah,
it's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good. I mean,
you ever had a spicy mule before?
Yeah, I like spicy drinks, like spicy margaritas.
Those are good.
And it's got to be out of the copper mug. If you're gonna do a mule, let's do it right.
Well, why else? That's the only reason you're doing a mule.
Yeah.
Especially all the chicks that go to the restaurant for their Instagram posts.
Yeah.
If it comes out not in a copper mug, they're like, check, please. Let's go to the next place.
Does the picture count if they don't have one leg off the ground? You know what I mean? They both have the opposite leg off the. It's always.
Yeah, like that.
Why?
No, the time that they do, well, if they are going to have 2 feet on the ground, they're never fully standing straight up. They do the bend down with their hands on on their legs.
A group full of like 8 or more, and they're all
front rows. All
the one in the very middle never knows exactly what to do because you can't decide which way to angle their
leg up and on the, leg up and one hand down.
You never just see like a bunch of girls with their arm around each other like throwing up peace signs.
And dudes just stand shoulder to shoulder, looking straight on the camera.
Yeah, like maybe flicking off the camera.
Yeah, that's a big time move. Flipping off the camera. A lot of guys like to do the hand over the wrist in front,
letting
like
them know.
like this.
What was that mean?
That's the Lord's Supper pose.
Just had to do it to him.
Yeah.
A lot of the kids now, everybody's number one, dude.
Oh, yeah, like this. It's never like this though. It's always to the angle
number one,
like this. Like I'm cool. Like I'm
or pointing at the guy you're with, getting the photo. This guy, get a load of this guy.
Todd did that to you at
he did do
Losers.
that to me at Losers. Todd,
dude, chubby,
chunky Debbie.
Shout out
Chunky Debbie. He told us, this guy at the bar said his mom's name is Chunky Debbie. So
lives by it.
It was electric.
Got to meet Chunky Debbie.
I think we all need a Chunky Debbie in our life.
We do. Maybe we just need the Chunky Debbie in our life.
I just think I want a Chunky Debbie.
I feel like this podcast is 10 hours long. We've been doing this forever.
We've been doing it for an hour and change.
Okay.
We'll be right back after this.
All right, we'll get into the second half of this podcast coming up. All right, cool, man. That was fun.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me co-host with you.
The YouBetchERN radio podcast. We have all sorts of new jingles for the front of it too now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are going to be fun to edit.
It's a You Betcha radio podcast.
We just start rotating different ones.
Miles.
What other, you got any more styles you can throw out quick?
You Betcha radio podcast. You Betcha radio podcast. You Betcha radio podcast.
Do that one more time, but keep the ridiculous going all the way through.
You radio podcast. Yeah.
Yes. All right, that's how we're closing out this podcast. Hit the rate, the review, follow on into the whole thing. Follow Ernest on Instagram, Ernest615. Go check out Just Being Ernest. We're gonna be on there too. He's so ready to drink. He hasn't had a beer in a while. He needs to go get one. Guys, may your ranch always be running. Your bush lattes forever be cold.
Forever
be cold. Cheers, guys.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.